Hey, this is for Roger the Vlogger because he asked about broken bones. I've only broken one bone in my life. It was the small bone. I forget what it's called, the fibula, in my around the ankle area. It's the small bone that kind of keeps your foot in place. So when it broke, my foot was sort of hanging off my leg. It's kind of gross. And how did it happen? It was pouring rain, and I was running from one building to another across a crowded street, and dodging around a woman and trying to jump over a puddle at the same time. So I was basically trying to do trying to do a curve in midair, which is physically impossible once you leave the ground. But when I landed, I guess I made up for it because I somehow, I don't know what I did, but foot snapped. And I lay there in the rain, and everyone was calling on their cell phones, and I was in excruciating pain, I guess. Didn't hurt that much, really. Hurt later. Went to the emergency room. Sat there for hours, literally hours. Finally, a nurse gave me something for the pain, and this was my first experience with Percocet, which is, in my opinion, Percocet is bullshit. All it does is make you high. And so it's supposed to, like, I guess, distract your brain from being in pain, but it didn't distract me from being in pain. It hurt like hell, and I felt like I was going to faint. And I didn't know that this was the Percocet, so I started making a fuss that I was getting ready to faint. It was kind of embarrassing. Anyway, Percocet. I'll never take that again. Then they tried to reset it. Hurt like hell. And wrapped it up, and then I talked to this doctor who I guess was really into, well, he was a specialist in sports surgery apparently, so he was really into putting the plates in. So he didn't just give me a cast, set it correctly and give me a cast, which would have been the right thing to do because my bones would have set better than they ended up doing. But instead he put a plate in my leg, and as a result the plate forced my leg bone a little out of line. And now it's not perfectly right. It's pretty good, but it's not perfectly right. And so that's the result of the break. That's the surgery, and I still have a plate in my leg underneath that scar. That's it.